Welcome
to Shamba Shape Up.
We have traveled all over East Africa to find hard-working farmers.
We want to celebrate them while giving them the knowledge they need,
so they can adapt and make their farms more productive even while the climate changes.
We want to support them to get better yields and increase their income.
We will see how farmers can benefit from our experts' advice
while learning from each other in so many ways.
Join us on these journeys and share in the farmers' experiences
on the Shamba Shape Up Safari.
There's nothing better than life in the Shamba.
Yes.
The fresh air.
Uh-huh.
Changing lives.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, shaping up farmers.
But you're not going to do that.
I'm sorry?
It's not up for discussion.
Carol?
I said I'll discuss it when we get back, all right? Right now, I really need to get back to work. Okay? Tony, you were saying something. Yes. Uh-huh.
Welcome to Shamba Shape Up.
This week, we are in Ikaatini in Machakos County.
My name is Petronila Mutiso. I'm a farmer. I've been a farmer for around 15 years. When I was good, I was told that Shamba Shape Up will come. I wondered very much. I was calling myself a small farmer. I had some fear.
Her farm covers 10 acres and she does mixed farming with various crops and livestock.
Petronila!
Yes, yeah.
Are you home? Hey.
Hello.
Yes.
Welcome. You are
Good
very
to
much
see
welcome.
So, Petronila,
yes.
What's the climate of this area like?
It is sometimes hot, very hot, sometimes cold. Yes.
So, what is your main challenge in your farming activities?
Water. There is no rivers here, no sources of water, except the one I have harvested in my farm through farm ponds. Yeah.
And how do you transport the water from there to the Shamba?
I use solar pump.
Oh, interesting. Petronila,
Yes.
do you keep any chicken?
Yes, I have chicken. I had some challenges of diseases. They perished.
Shamba Shape Up is here and we've come with experts.
We are going to make sure that by the time we are leaving this place,
Yes.
you're going to be better. Petronila has been keeping Kienyeji chicken and would like to grow her enterprise. Before that happens, the chicken run needs improving. I am sensing some work ahead. Time to consult iShamba. You can also call iShamba on this number to know how to build your chicken shed. We have our work cut out. We need to construct a brand new chicken shed and start off Petronila on the right path, saying goodbye to disease and high mortality rates. Kamau and his team are on high gear.
In this time of climate change, irrigation is the best way to go in growing your crops. But even with irrigation, we need to conserve water.
Mainly this area is hot climate. Irrigation is important because it may rain for only 1 week and the rain disappears. From there, you boost your crops through irrigation. I've been irrigating using hose pipe and solar-powered machine.
Solar irrigation saves money, energy, and conserves water. We have Wangoi Mungai from Davies and Shatleaf. Wangoi has been here before to install the solar pump that has been helping Petronila. She's here to inspect it and help improve the system.
So we actually identified Madam Petronila was having challenges with getting the water from the water pan onto the farm.
Yes.
And so we were able to provide her with a solar pump that was able to tick on that particular challenge.
A solar pump?
Yes, a
What
solar
kind of
pump.
solar pump is this?
So it's a future pump which comes with 2 panels for 60 watts. So it's able to remove water from the pan and then irrigate it on the land.
That pump is very nice.
Yes.
It is affordable, it is easy to use.
It's very easy actually. All it needs is the sun.
Because I was using petrol, ile water pump.
Yes.
Fueling was very expensive. It was costing me a lot.
Yes.
So I was making no profit.
So Madam Petronila was able to save a lot on how much petrol she has to buy because now it's all being harvested from the sun. Yeah.
And this place has scarcity of water.
Yeah, yeah.
So Madam Petronila, the system that you have been using, it really uses a lot of water.
Yes.
And now we're going to the dry season.
Yeah.
The rain has gone. Now we're here to show you a different form of irrigation that will save up on your water. We have the drip irrigation.
Drip
Yeah.
irrigation.
So drip irrigation is a form of technology that water is provided to the plant specific to the plant roots. The drip lines, they have different spacings, so between 20 to 30 centimeters. So you can be able to use them for different plants, especially like, for example, I can see you have a lot of greens.
Yeah.
So that is very, very good because the root zone of the greens is not usually as widespread.
Having seen her neighbors face a few challenges, Petronila has a question about blockage.
Because our water is land of water, it has a lot of siltations, so it blocks the drips.
What Davis and Shutleaf drip kits have, they have a filter that is able to remove the sand particles that are within the water.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
How long do these drip lines last?
The average lifespan of drip systems is 3 to 5 years, but if you put the right water treatment solution, it can go even past 5 years.
Happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Is there a warrant?
Yes. We do offer warranty for our drip systems. And if there's any problem within 6 months, we come to your site and make sure that that problem is solved completely 100%. And we do offer the warranty period for our pipes about 2 years.
Thank you.
Yes.
So you do installation
Yes.
after sales service?
Yes.
If any farmer needs you, they just need to call and you'll go straight to the farm.
Yes, go straight to the farm, and then we can be able to also advise on the kind of spacing that they would need on the farm, what kind of preparation they need to do to the farm to make sure that the drip lines are placed as appropriate.
The drip system installation carries on to ensure Petronila makes most of the use of the sun and water and can grow food all year round. With drip irrigation, the farmer will save over 80% of her water. That is a big difference.
With small farms and being in a hot climatic region, you may think that there's nothing much that farmers can plant in terms of cash crops. Well, you could be in for a surprise. Maize Foods help farmers grow chili and offers market by buying them from the farmers. Anita Jepto is here to teach us and the farmer all about chili growing. There's something you mentioned when we arrived, when I asked you about chilies.
I tell you, sometimes back, I was visited by another officer to support him through planting chilies.
Okay.
I mobilized the farmers. We plant the chilies.
Yes.
Yeah, we are ready to harvest. The money got lost.
He disappeared.
He disappeared.
You were the contact person here.
Me, I was the contact farmer. I was in a trouble.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
And of course, with labor, it means they wasted their time. They couldn't
They
do
wasted
other
their
things
time,
that
yeah.
they wanted to do.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that you also don't give up on other ventures that you've done because of challenges that you faced that can have solutions. So that's why Anita is here.
First of all, I'm really sorry for what you went through. I'm from Maize Food, Petronila. You don't have to be scared. Currently, we're working with more than 3,800 farmers, and 48% of these are women and youth. And then for us, we normally contract our farmers, where the farmer will have to sign, and also somebody from our end, especially the CEO, and then now a representative from HCD, that's Horticultural Crop Directorate. Yes. Just to ensure that our farmer is protected. So in case of anything, when we get lost, you know where to go.
When you began this project with this particular gentleman, is there anywhere you signed?
That is where we went wrong. We didn't sign anywhere.
So once we signed the contract with the farmer, we will work with the farmer throughout the journey, like from the nursery, provide any technical assistance that the farmer may require throughout the journey. Even the collection, we do the collection from the farm level so that the farmer does not incur any cost. Again, currently we have assigned our staff to working directly with farmers.
So you promised to walk this journey with her?
Yes.
The seeds that this gentleman brought, where did he get them? Do you know?
We don't know.
Why is it important to have certified seeds?
Productivity. Like when you just get seeds from anywhere, you're not sure if it will produce. Other seeds don't do well in other places. So Petronila, it's important that you get also the right seed. Yeah.
Why in particular would you encourage our farmer to get into chili production?
Chili is one of the profitable cash crops, but most farmers don't know that. Like if you do 1 acre of land, you're likely to make around 337,000, and then the margins, let's say you incur 120. So when you say 337 minus 120, you still have around 200,000 plus. Yeah, just as a profit.
Maybe if you can tell us the different varieties of chilies that we have.
Petronila, we have different kinds of chili.
Yeah.
For us as maize food, we normally contact farmers for African Bad Eye and Long Cayenne. The one which works for this region is Long Cayenne.
So far, so good, Anita. Question now is, Petronila,
Yeah.
are you and the women ready to maybe take this journey?
Yes.
You are.
Petronila can join maize as an individual, or she can mobilize her fellow farmers and join as a group. Joining is easy. You can register through a USSD code that guides you through the process. Get in touch with Shamba on 0711 082 606 to get the USSD code. When getting contracted by maize, you will get a contract to ensure that you as a farmer are protected. You will then get training and technical support throughout the season. And finally, after you harvest and dry the chili, maize will buy from you. To get other farmers interested, Petronila decides to plant a small demo plot with seedlings from maize. When planting seedlings, wait until they're 5 centimeters long and have 4 to 6 leaves before removing them from the nursery. Make holes 45 centimeters from plant to plant and 60 centimeters from row to row. Add a handful of manure and a bottle top or 10 grams of DAP fertilizer. Mix well with the soil in the hole. Wet the hole slightly. Place and plant the seedlings. Ensure you plant early morning or in the evening when it's not so hot. Once done, water again. 3 weeks after transplanting, top dress with CAN and keep the chilies weed-free.
Wow, that was serious work. How long do they take before they're harvested?
3 to 4 months. In the beginning of the 4th month, that's when harvesting begins.
You buy from them?
Yes, we buy from them.
That is very good. They will help the farmers to have something in their hands.
Drip lines are done. The solar irrigation is in place. And Petronila can use this to grow chilies and improve her income. Drip irrigation puts water right at the roots, meaning she can use her harvested water for longer and grow more crops. Coming up after the break, the chicken shed takes shape. We discover using solar to mill your flour.
Welcome back to Shamba Shape Up.
In this part, the chicken shed gets new guests. But first, using solar to mill flour.
Meanwhile, we are making good progress at the chicken shed. The roof goes up.
The walls go up with large windows for good ventilation.
And the mesh to prevent predators.
The floor is also taking shape.
A footbath to prevent disease.
And finally, the curtain to keep heat in and the wind out. All done. Time for the litter.
We need it for ourselves, for our cows, goats, poultry, no matter what livestock. What am I talking about? Flour. technology has advanced and now you can have a solar mill in your own home or set one up as a business. To tell us more about this, we have Joy Aran from AgSol and accompanied by a farmer and a user of the product, Magdalena Mbinya.
Where do you take your maize for milling?
I usually take them to the nearest market, Posho Mill,
Is it far from here?
around 1 kilometer.
Any complaints?
First you queue, you waste a lot of time. The diesel one has a lot of noise,
Yes.
produces a lot of smoke. Twist is another problem. We can miss that electricity power for around 2 or 3 weeks.
And is it expensive there?
It is somehow expensive.
Well, how much per kilo?
Flour, 20 bob.
What we have here is the AgSol micro mill.
This is a sort of a
It's a
posho
posho
mill?
mill, yes, developed by a company called AgSol.
It's a posho mill?
It's a Posho Mill.
Can you believe that?
I wonder.
It's not the same size as the ones you're used to, the diesel
Yes.
mills and the electric mills. So this machine weighs 6.5 kg. So you can actually carry it. It's very portable, as you can see.
Yes.
The amount of electricity it uses is smaller than the amount that your Pasi in the house uses. So it's very efficient in that sense. And it's also very easy to use. You only need to press a button at the back and it turns on. And the good thing about it is if it's done milling, it will shut itself off.
Where will I be charging it?
So the first one is through solar. We'll give you solar panels, a battery. For people who have grid power, KPLC steamer, basically, we can give you a converter. So we have it here. So you just plug it in and then it will give you the voltage that you need for the powering of the machine.
Wow.
And aside from that also, the diesel mills that we use, sometimes people complain that the flour, smells bad.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
Have you noticed that smell?
Yes.
Exactly.
And sometimes it's black. The flour is black.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're eating ugali tasting of diesel?
Diesel.
But for our machine though,
Yes.
as you can see,
Yes.
it's very transparent, very clear. There's nothing inside here that could contaminate your food.
Yeah.
And everything that you put in is what comes out.
So how do the farmers use this machine?
So we brought our farmer, has used the mill for about 3 years now.
This machine has really helped me with my community, and people, they come as far as 7 kilometers to come and mill it. I have it for those years. I bought it for chicken. That time I had a lot of chicken to make their food. And then when I realized I can make unga, then I introduced to my community, just a word of mouth. Now I have so many, I mill the whole day, every day. I have someone for that work.
Oh.
When your maize comes, make sure they are clean, no coins, no nails. Take care of it, it will serve you.
Operating the mill is simple. Turn it on, pour in your grain, and collect your flour. Petronila is very pleased with this texture. When changing from one sieve to another, disconnect the power to avoid accidents. To make chicken feed, remove the top funnel. Open the front and unscrew the sieve. Change it with a bigger hole sieve and close the machine up. The mill comes with various sieves, one for the ugali flour, another for porridge flour as it's finer in texture, and this big hole one for the chicken feed. The machine can also work with normal power. Just change the connection from the solar charged battery to an inverter. Very simple.
So you have a place in town where you do your business?
Yes, I have. It will be very good. I can go with it during morning and come back with it.
In the evening?
It's very nice.
So if we put 1 kilogram, how much are we going to get from the machine?
You will get exactly that. Nothing to hide here. You see this small thing?
Yeah.
There's nothing will be hidden here. You know the other one, if they don't beat it like this.
But they have to beat it.
Yes.
Unless they beat it, you
They
lose
beat
1
it up.
kg.
Yeah, it's hidden
Boom, boom, boom,
inside. Exactly. So that's why this one, a micro mill, this one,
Yes.
nothing hides here. Everything comes out.
The mill produces an impressive 50 to 60 kilograms of flour per hour. It can also meal 250 kilos of chicken feed in 1 hour.
Some of the things that we try to encourage our farmers to change after a while are the screens, so basically the sieves, and also the hammers that do the milling itself. The motor can run for 6,000 hours, so you can use it for quite a bit of time.
Welcome to the Shamba Shape Up Weather and Farming News for Kenya. In the coming week, we expect low rainfall across Kenya. The north, upper and lower eastern counties will see very low rainfall of less than 5 millimeters across the week. This covers Marsabit, Mandera, Wajir, Garissa, Isiolo, Meru, Tharaka, Kitui, Makueni and Kajiado. Lower parts of Garissa will get rainfall reaching 15 millimeters across the week. The coastal counties will get low amounts of rainfall reaching 15 millimeters in the week. This includes Lamu, Tana River, Kilifi, Mombasa, Kwale and Taita Taveta. Central Kenya will as well see very low rainfall below 5 millimeters across the week. This covers Nyeri, Murang'a, Kirinyaga, Embu, as well as Nairobi and Kiambu. Parts of Laikipia and Nyandarua might have moderate rainfall of up to 50 millimeters. North, Central and South Rift Valley will get moderate amounts of rainfall of up to 50 millimeters across the week. This covers West Pokot, Uasin Gishu, Marakwet, Nandi to Nakuru. Turkana, Samburu and Narok will see very low rains of below 5 millimeters. The Western and Nyanza regions expect moderate rainfall of up to 50 millimeters in the week. This covers Bungoma, Busia, Kakamega, Vihiga, Homa Bay, Kisumu, Nyamira and Kisii. Farmer, prepare for the next planting season by putting your vegetable seeds in the nursery to be ready for transplanting as soon as the rains start. For a detailed weather forecast for your area and more tips, get in touch with Shamba. Call 0711 082 606. See you next week on the Shamba Shape Up Farming News for Kenya.
Hey there! Have you heard of the new farming podcasts?
Oh yes, we are talking about the Shamba Shape Up podcast, where we talk about issues with the help of experts.
We are keen on issues climate change, where you as a farmer can adapt and improve your farming.
Join us as we talk about how you can still improve your shamba as the climate changes.
To get the podcast, go to shambashapeuppodcast.com.
The chicken shade has taken shape and is ready for the chicks. We add vitamins into the water, prepare the jiko for heat and prepare the feed. We have called in the chicken experts. Roslyn Kirote from Kenchik is here to help our farmer grow her business.
The package is written Petronila.
Yes.
It is mine. It is yours. It is mine. I'm very excited. Wow.
Yours.
Look at that. Oh my goodness.
They are very nice.
Active. Wow. Wow, they are home.
I'm very excited.
You know that will entail a lot of work?
Yes.
Now that you're happy, we need to know the story, yeah? You told me you keep chicken?
Yes.
What happened?
It comes a time where they start perishing, dying. The time I consult our extension or agriculture officer has been telling me that the source where I go for my chicks, maybe the incubators are not clean. They are the one who are coming out with the diseases.
All right. So, Rose, you've heard what our farmer has been going through.
Yes.
And that's exactly why you're here. And maybe you can tell us a few things that you've observed.
The previous house that she was using was not ideal for the birds.
All right.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between her previous house and this one?
The previous house, they are congested. There is not enough ventilation.
Oh.
Yeah, but for now, we have good ventilation. We have enough space. It's an ideal house for our birds.
All right.
Yeah. Another thing I've realized with our previous house, we did not have a footbath, which controls the risk of diseases in our poultry house that will affect our birds. Our poultry house is mainly closer to the gate, which is not ideal. We have visitors coming in to visit you. Now we have our poultry house at the far end of the house, whereby it's more of a control measure for the diseases that will affect our birds. Okay. Number 3, our previous poultry house is just next to the dog kennel. Dogs also are a form of transmission of diseases to our poultry house. But now we have a house that is away from the dog kennel. Yes. Yeah.
I can see they're already happy and excited.
Very active.
So, Rose, why Ken chick?
One, she has told us she has a challenge of sourcing chicks from other hatcheries. But for us as Ken chick, we give you good quality chicks that are produced under the conditions that are recommended. And they are pre-vaccinated, but there are vaccines that will continue giving them as issued from our vaccination chart. Yeah, so they are good quality chicks.
But she still has other chicken. Is it okay for her to bring them here?
No. The others, they are bigger birds. We now have chicks. We cannot keep chicks and big birds together.
Oh, yes.
All right. Any question, Petronila?
For how long are they going to take being here?
For the brooder.
For the brooder.
We will have them here for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes, that's when you'll have the jiko and being in the brooder. As days go by, they'll keep on growing. So you'll keep on expanding your brooder.
When do our chicks get ready for market?
For meat, it's 3 months. They grow fast.
That's pretty little time.
Yeah.
The other ones you're taking how long before they gain the good weight for you to sell?
6 to 7 months.
That's a lot. Okay.
For eggs, 6 months. Under good management conditions, as I have explained to her.
So, Rose, moving forward, what should our farmer do so that she doesn't fall into the same trap that she was in before?
We have pre-vaccinated chicks. That means the immunity is stronger than the chicks that used to source before. We've put biosecurity measures in our poultry house. That is the footbath, and we've already secluded the house, the far end of our compound, to avoid predators and even visitors who are not wanted in the poultry house. We've built an ideal house for our birds. That is, we have both open-sided, so there is good airflow in our poultry house.
Yes.
Right? Number 4, the cleanness of our equipment. Make sure your drinkers and feeders are cleaned every day. With the wood shavings, you turn them on a weekly basis. Let the wood shavings be dry every time.
Yeah.
And finally, we'll provide you with a vaccination schedule, and we also do a free technical visit. So I'll be visiting you oftenly.
Thank you.
So, Petronila, we've been here for a few days and it's been days of hard work.
It's a very good thing.
It is?
Yes, it is. I have learned a lot. I have come to know where I went wrong. That is very important to me. I'm very thankful.
Yes. So our work here is done, and we'll see you in the next
Shamba Shaper.
Thank you.